All natural.
Oh no, I don't do it.
Really pretty, like,
Especially for the ladies.
No one
Especially
there.
for the bride and all the other lovely ladies. A little bit of Hayley Williams. You're just too good to...
Testing, testing. Oh, that's quite good. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. To those who don't know me, I'm Alan, Hayley's dad, and on behalf of my wife, Jan, and the family, I would of course like to welcome you all here today to celebrate the marriage of our daughter, Hayley, to Aaron. Looking out, it's so nice to see so many new faces, and also many who were at our wedding some 30 years ago. Weddings are a good excuse for a great big party, and today is no exception. We have a lot of people here today. Grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, cousins and friends, and of course are delighted to welcome Stuart and Jackie, Aaron's parents. In addition, I would like to remember some very important people who sadly can't be with us here today. As father of the bride, I have the pleasure of making the first speech. But in actual fact, I'm really only the warm-up act, paving the way for the star speakers, the best men, who I'm sure are itching to stand up and dish the dirt. Firstly, ladies and gentlemen, I have some bad news. When I first sat down to write this speech, there was so much I wanted to say, and after writing, rewriting, editing and re-editing, the very shortest I can make it is 1 hour, 16 minutes and 43 seconds. But don't worry, I have decided not to do the whole thing. Instead, I'm going to give you the worst 5 minutes. Now, it's about this time at every wedding that the bride begins thinking, oh my God, what is my dad going to say? Is he going to mention my toddler temper tantrums? The lounge carpet fire incident? The various A&E visits? The teenage emotional outbursts? Well, Hayley, it's okay, because I'm not going to mention any of those things. Jan and I are very proud parents today. Anybody who knows Hayley will be aware of her boundless energy, enthusiasm and great determination, and she has achieved so much in her life so far. She certainly always brightened up our lives, usually by leaving the lights on in the bedrooms and bathroom. Now, being Hayley's dad, I have many fond memories of her childhood. I particularly fondly recall on our many family holidays when she was much younger. Having burnt herself out during the day, she would fall asleep on my lap while sucking her thumb. I've also seen her throw up, I have seen her wet herself, and I have seen her crawl around the floor. But I think that's enough about her 21st birthday party. But seriously, Hayley's grown into a beautiful young lady, though I have to say I've never seen her look quite as radiant as she does today. And I'm so very proud of her, and I'm sure Aaron will love and cherish her. And on that note, Aaron, I would love to take this opportunity to welcome you into our family, although I'm sure you have always known you have been welcome. Like us, you'll probably remember our first ever meeting, when Jan opened the front door to you, and your exact words were, I feel sick. Jan ran to get you a bowl, which wasn't needed, because you soon realised that you could sit back and relax, as like me, you were never going to get a word in edgeways anyway. Now, when Aaron gallantly asked for Hayley's hand in marriage, like any responsible parent, I wanted to be sure he could support a family, but he said to me, no, he was only planning on supporting Hayley, and me and Jan would have to look after ourselves. Before I go on, I must make sure that now Aaron has married Hayley, he is fully aware of what he's let himself in for, and in that respect, Hayley wanted to be sure that he got this. Okay. Now, apparently it is traditional for the bride's father to offer some thoughts and words of advice about marriage. There is a common misconception that marriage is an equal partnership. But take my advice, Aaron. When you are wrong, say you are sorry. And when you are right, don't say anything at all. And Hayley, whenever possible, please say whatever you have to say during the commercials. Now, as most of us know, marriage commitment means patience and compromise. And having lived with my 4 girls for almost a quarter of a century, I should know, as I've been patient and compromising for years. But joking aside, I'm sure you will both grow and prosper and have many happy years together. We all wish you love and happiness. We think you make a perfect couple. And without further ado, let us lift our glasses to Hayley and Aaron.